psych you out all this time, but you still seem pretty calm.
Pretty calm. Cool as a cuke.
Yeah.
That's right.
Ready to do this?
Let's do it.
Okay, in sports tonight, yes, the week we've been waiting for. It's Celebrity Sportscaster Week. Blazer guard Terry Porter kicks off the fun, joining me to report tonight's sports.
And when we come back, we'll check in with the Blazers as they prepare for the Clippers tomorrow night. I'm Terry Porter, and we'll be back with Channel 2 Sports.
Look ahead to playing 6 of their next 7 games at home. They conquered a 21-point deficit to win in Minnesota Friday, but lost at Denver after beating the Nuggets by 38 last week. More now from Jerry Murphy.
NBA road trips can be perilous, but the thought of games at Minnesota and Denver generally doesn't strike fear in the heart of a team like the Blazers. So why the narrow escape against the T-Wolves, followed by a disaster in Denver?
We're just not playing together defensively or offensively right now. We're not executing at the other end of the court, and a lot of times we're not putting forth the effort that we need to.
The team needs to be equally ready for the cream of the NBA or the crumbs. The Blazers had hammered Denver by 38 points just 4 nights before losing by 11 to those same Nuggets.
What happened to Denver definitely happened with the Chicagos and the LAs and, you know, the really elite teams. So you have to prepare yourself for everybody in the league, and right now we're not at that level.
The level of the Blazers' offensive performance has been lacking. Only 7 NBA teams are shooting at a lower percentage. That leaves little margin for defensive lapses. That's one reason the Blazers worked so hard at practice today. When a machine lacks efficiency, it must compensate with effort.
We're still not shooting the ball very well and very consistently, so we have to keep some type of consistency in your defensive end, and we didn't do it against those 2 teams. We had it in stretches, but not for a whole game. And until we start doing that, we're going to have these periods of inconsistency, and that's what made us a good road team in the past, and we're not doing that now.
They need to start doing it soon, and a good opportunity comes in the next 2 weeks. 6 of the Blazers' next 7 games are at home. Jerry Murphy, Channel 2 Sports.
Maybe first and foremost on the Blazers' minds tonight is their teammate Terry Porter. From Blazer guard to Channel 2 sportscaster. In just a minute, Terry will try his hand at reporting tonight's sports. But first, some words of support from his teammates and coach.
Well, I hope he wears a hat.
He'll show you that your decision-making in picking him was justified. Let's put it that way. I'm partly saying that because he's a point guard, and when I'm on the court, I need the ball from him. But some of my teammates would say I'm swinging on Terry, but I think you guys did a pretty good job. It should be interesting to see, though. But please don't mess up either, because I'm pumping you up, Terry.
Yeah, I think we'll probably have the whole team critique him a little bit and see how well he does. If he does do very well, hopefully he's going to do well on the basketball court, not so much in that part of it.
All right, no looking back now. He's established himself as one of the best point guards in basketball, and now he tries his luck at sportscasting. Blazer guard Terry Porter. First of all, you're a great sport for joining us tonight. Hey, it's all yours. You know, just look at the camera with the red light on it and go to town.
There's no red light on none of the cameras.
Look at that one right over there.
Right over there. Okay, thanks a lot.
Good luck.
All right. Make sure your television sets are tuned into Channel 2 tonight. 7 o'clock for Monday Night Football. Hey, it's a good matchup with Buffalo taking on Miami. The Bills lead the AFC East with a 9-1 record. The Dolphins are third at 5-5. The big story in the NFL continues to be the Washington Redskins. Yesterday, they ran their records to 11-0 with a convincing 41-14 win over Pittsburgh. Mark Rippon again led the way, completing 21 out of 28 passes for 325 yards. The Redskins are now 5 wins away from becoming the first NFL team to enjoy an unbeaten 16-game regular season. In college football, Miami made it a clean sweep today, being voted #1 in the country by the UPI coaches. Yesterday, the AP writers also voted Miami #1 after the Hurricanes upset Florida State Saturday afternoon. When Gary Thomas' 34-yard field goal missed by 6 inches, Miami remained unbeaten and has the inside track to a national championship, while Florida State drops in both the AP and the UPI polls. Here's how the UPI rankings lines up. Miami is #1. Unbeaten Washington is right behind. Florida State, Michigan, and Florida completes the top 5. California remains a solid 6, with Penn State, Iowa, and Alabama, and Tennessee completing the top 10. Notre Dame sinks to 19th. Stanford is 21st, and UCLA ranks 24th. After missing playoffs last year, Portland State is back in the postseason after winning their final 8 games. Saturday, the Vikings host Northern Colorado, in the first round at Civic Stadium.
Well, you know, I didn't realize how much I missed the playoffs until last year. We weren't in the playoffs, and it's an exciting time. It's we call it Portland State Viking time here, and I think we're going to have a great crowd, and it's going to be an exciting game. I hope the weather's great.
Pokey would join us on Celebrity Sportscast Week Friday, but tomorrow it's Neil Lomax's turn to sit in the hot seat. The former NFL quarterback returns sportscaster tomorrow on Channel 2 News at 5 o'clock. And that's sports. I'm Terry Porter for KATU Celebrity Sports Week.
Wow. That was great.
What do we need Steve for?
Steve, wanted the shower. Just take off here, guys.
You can wear number 30 jersey and just go on and
no, that's
for the
amazing.
Clippers tomorrow night.
We can really appreciate what you've done because, honestly, I think that, you know, they'll admit doing this is difficult, but you just breezed right through. Nice job.
Well, thanks, guys, for
Come
having me.
back often. You want to do it again sometime?
That'd be great.
Okay, you've always got an invitation.
Thanks a lot, Steve.
Thanks. Good luck. Okay.
All right.
All righty.
We have a contract ready for you, too.
Oh, I like it already.
Thanks a lot. Yeah. What do we need Steve for?
Well, Channel 2 News will return in a moment.
We're going to give you an extension. Can Jeff and I come shoot free throws sometime?
How was it really? I mean,
It was great. I had a great time.
have you
really
thought
good.
about sportscasting as a career after you get through playing?
I had a long talk with Steve, and I don't think 50 or 60 hours a week is not in my just not in my schedule when I get done.
50 or 60, Steve? Is that what you told him?
Yes, exactly.
Obviously, he doesn't put. Okay.
Good having you, Terry.
Thanks for having me.
Good to have you here,
We
Terry.
all enjoyed it. And that's our news, everybody. World News Tonight is up next.
Blazers looked ragged. Tonight they looked lean and hungry against the LA Clippers. Take a look at some of the action here. The main guys igniting the flame tonight, Jerome Kersey and Clyde Drexler both had huge nights. And look at Clyde. You don't think he was pumped up? Given high, well, he missed the first one, but he got the rebound there. Watch a close game going into the second half. The Blazers pulled away. Watch Terry Porter. He had a big third quarter. The defense and the rebounding were both good, and overall it was a strong effort. The Blazers won this thing going away. Plenty more of the hot stuff later on in sports. Now, they did it at home. Let's hope they can do it on the road next time. They will play the Clippers on the road later on this week. Pete and Tracy? These aren't the same LA Clippers that the rest of the NBA has been wiping its feet on for the past several years. Mike Schuler has a good and young nucleus to work with, but tonight the Blazers were a little too much for them, especially in the second half. It wasn't easy, though. Rick Adelman trying to light a fire under his guys tonight. I think he succeeded first quarter. And early on, it was established that Clyde was hot. Watch him here. Spins around, draws the foul, lays it in, and it's good. 14-8. Blazers off and rolling. Jerome Kersey was incredibly hot as well. Look at the beautiful finger roll here in traffic, and he lays it in. The Clippers stayed close, though. They refused to let the Blazers pull away. Danny Manning was tough, scores inside here underneath. But Buck Williams responds just moments later with a nice move in heavy traffic. Buck had 13 points. Look at Jerome Kersey. This is what he means to the Blazers. Misses the jumper, but watch him hustle. Gets right back in there, causes the turnover, goes after the ball, gets pushed, gets it again, goes over to Duck. Duck cans the jumper. Jerome Kersey was doing it all tonight, and Duck looked good, too. Unlike Clipper teams in the past, these guys refuse to die. Manning strips Duck. Gary Grant roars down and lays it in. Watch the Blazers, though, bring it back down. Danny Ainge rebounds the air ball, fires to Clyde. Clyde goes soaring in for the jam. Clyde was everywhere tonight. And watch Jerome. Falling down. He's getting this falling down shot down to a science, isn't he? Gets it to go. Jerome had 28 points. It was 60-60 tie at the half. Third quarter, the Blazers turned on the juice. Clyde was still on a roll. He had 39 points before this contest was over. Another break. Duck to Terry to Jerome. The Blazers up by 6. And then watch this. Duckworth initiates the steal. Then the big guy brings it down all by himself, just like a point guard, and he jams it and says, yeah, take that, little guys. Blazers pulled away in the third. Watch Clyde here, lays it in, gets fouled, starts high-fiving with the fans. He was pumped up. 91-83 after 3 quarters. Terry Porter had a big game. 132-112 the final. The Blazers up the record to 6-4. Jerome and Clyde set the mood and the example for the whole Blazers team.
Yeah, it was the first night. It really felt like I could really push off, and as you know, I was going to the basket a lot more, something you probably hadn't seen all season from me. They just got me the ball in great position to score, but like I said before, the defense was the key tonight.
At the Forum in Los Angeles, it was the Lakers and the Phoenix Suns. The Lakers had won 5 in a row going in, and who knows what's been going on with the 3-7 Suns. They've been slumping horribly. Lakers on the break to AC Green, takes it to the hoop, He was tough. James Worthy had 22 as the Lakers beat Phoenix 103-95, 6 in a row now for Los Angeles. Then at the Forum this morning, Magic Johnson joined his teammates for their shoot-around. Magic shot a few hoops with his buddies, which was good to see. We'll not soon forget that shooting style, will we? Earlier in the day, Magic had a checkup at the UCLA Medical Center. Results showed no signs of full-blown age yet, and the checkups also showed no signs of the HIV virus in his wife, Cookie's two-month-old fetus. Other scores